Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, and I promise this at least might be the last episode of Jazzpunk again, but for real, really real this time, unless they do another update to the game, which is not completely impossible. Anyway, 2 episodes ago, I ended the series. Last episode, 2 years after the previous episode before that, we came back and looked at Flavor Nexus, the DLC bonus chapter, which cost like £2. I mean, it's paid DLC, but I mean, it's another chapter of the game. It's fine. Anyway, in this bonus episode, I will just give a quick glance at what else has been changed with the Director's Cut update thing. So, as far as I know, everything in this episode is not paid DLC. This is free stuff that comes with the update. It's only the chapter that I showed in the previous episode that you have to pay for, I think. Now, one of the things that you get as part of this update is Wedding Qake, which has been upgraded into an actual serviceable multiplayer thing, I think? I don't know, I'm not into that sort of thing. What instead we're going to be looking at is what has changed in the existing game. Now, I don't know 100% everything that's been changed. The majority of the changes that I've seen are a massive overhaul in Ikayaki Alley and one thing in Kaitake Resort. There are probably other things as well, but I encourage you to play the game for yourself to discover them for yourself, because the whole point of the game is to not play the game, it's to get sidetracked, and if I showed you every possible avenue of getting sidetracked, then, well, what would be the point of you playing the game, am I right? So, let's head on over to Ikayaki Alley and see what we find there. Now, I will freely admit, I don't know how I'm going to resolve this just yet, but in my mind, I want to call this episode Ikayakimasu, because it's a portmanteau of Ikayaki and Itadakimasu, and that's the thing that Japanese people, when they say that they're about to start eating, and yeah. And also that's how I had planned on introing all of my videos, right up until I hit the record button on the first episode of Touch Detective. Anyway. That sure is a washing machine. Now I seem to recall that... Oh yes, here it is. No? Yes. The bin just sort of grows legs and walks away. That may have been a thing before. I don't remember. Also, does the frame rate look choppy? Because I recorded the previous episode with OBS and it proved that it couldn't be trusted. Now you say you're going to implore me to sit down. I would rather not. No, I will not be implored by your ways. Now, a lot of Ikayaki Alley is the same as before. There is, for example, the vase shop partway down, and you can still go and do the thing there. I mean, there is an achievement attached to doing that, so you should do it. But first, kind of a mind blow when I was playing through the updated version of the game, this entire area is open now. It was not before. I think there was like a shutter down over here or something, but there is a place now. It sure is a door. You can do nothing with this door. Now, this is one of those machines that I was talking about in the previous episode where we suffocated one machine and unplugged another, but there are machines here now, and there are jokes to be had with all of these. Yay! I'm not going to show all of them, but rest assured, these are things that... Look, we got bonus placebacks, which is always a good time. Space madness. Melting skull syndrome. Hepatitis C++. Can I eat the letters? There are other jokes to be had from this, but I don't want to ruin it for you. Can you please not piss on that bicycle whilst making weird eye contact? Ding. Can you be helped?
Take my advice. Never overclock your underwear.
Relatable. You've told me that before, but that was over 2 years ago, so I respect your repetition. Can I just take a moment to just squee at the fact that we're in here because this place didn't exist before? This door is also not interactable. I can't eat the letters. What makes you so special?
Oh, I thought it was a cup of tea, but it's just a lighter floating in cyberspace or something.
How dare you?
Oh, I thought it was orange pico. It tastes like chalk.
I just like how from this angle it just says, ing tea.
Sometimes I throw up things that I don't remember eating.
Same.
Where's my medication?
That's a very phallic-looking atom over there. Maybe that's just me and my dirty mind. Pardon me. I will eat the entire message, and you can't stop me, sir.
I wasn't doing nothing.
I have no concept of personal space. Now, I don't know entirely how achievements work on Steam insofar as I don't know if they could patch more achievements into the game, but if they can, they haven't. And if they can't, that explains it. This is just a postbox. Have another. I would make a DJ Khaled another one joke, but you get the idea. I almost want to check some of the cardboard boxes to see if you can click on them and have that activate one of the cardboard box achievement for talking to cardboard boxes, but I feel like that's predominantly a Soviet consulate thing. Also, here's another one of these machines, and there's stuff. Coffee tooth, dill cigarettes, a used sandwich. This, I have a story about that. Used panties, when in Japan. Well, Cyber Japan. Fluffy, cotton, crunchy, delicious. And that does, in fact, say panty panty on the top. Panty panty. Delicious. And we'll wash it down with a coffee tooth. Because we can. And that does, in fact, say kohi, which is Japanese for coffee, funnily enough. And with that, we have consumed tooth coffee. Now, here's your destination, if you are going to complete the chapter. This is as it was. I think that phone over there is a new addition. It may not be. That cotton swab is there if you want the spongiform encephalopathy achievement, but I did that. I covered that 2 episodes ago. Unfortunately, back then I had no concept of maybe don't have the microphone at 100% sensitivity when you're screaming right into it. Jazz Pie. He has returned. Also Bird. Or excuse me, Burb. Now there is stuff up there, but first, this also connects to over here, as you can sort of tell. I know I'm going into a weird sort of who cares level of detail with this area, but it's just, I love that they've basically doubled it in size or more, so pardon me. There's a thing over here that's a side quest. I kind of want to save that because there's other stuff in here. That's also a side quest, despite appearances. They're throwing money at me. I'll be right back. Close 24/7. Same. Do you want some, sir? Nope, okay, well, we have dealt with postbox. Ooh! Well, maybe we shall get something out of this anyway.
Acme Delivery Service.
Why, thank you.
Special delivery for Polyblank.
Delicious.
Ow! You stabbed me right in my eye. I hate this job.
I mean, wouldn't you do the same thing? Virtual reality ice cream. Is this a piss take of the Vive? Can I take your ice cream? Can you be helped? You cannot be helped. Are you a friend?
Yamete. What is your business here? I'm taking you in.
I will poke you to death, because that is a thing that you can do. While the game occasionally crashes in the background.
Are you questioning my authority?
I am questioning your authority. Away with you. And away with you again.
Please call maintenance. Please call maintenance.
Does anyone else want some, incidentally, while I have my hands out? No. Okay. Just in case. Do you want a second round? Didn't think so. Don't mess with me. You're a friend. Another of these. Because, I did mention in another episode, and I will bring that back again now, that, these... Oh, hello. Okay. That this update has introduced to the game solutions to problems that I have complained about in the past. By which I mean, the base game felt like the Soviet consulate was the most developed area by a significant margin. Another washing machine. Because, like, the Soviet consulate, the first area, has the most side things and side jokes and whatever. And then everywhere else was just, you can get to your destination, there's not much else besides. By doubling the size of Ikayaki Alley, that has basically made the game feel a bit more balanced and, you know, a saxophone skeleton. I'm okay with this. See, I love that even in this update, the game hasn't lost any of its original humor and charm. Pardon me talking like a reviewer, but, like, there are new jokes, and yet it still fits in with the original game. I'm not going to move all of these cocoa rocks, I just wanted to dig up the band. Washing machine. With a spoon. Only try to imagine. There is no spoon. Which, by the way, was my impression of Austin on Sugar doing an impression of me doing an impression of Austin on Sugar doing an impression of The Matrix. So, figure that one out. But yes, my original complaint with this game is it felt like the first area was significantly more developed than any other area. And now it's a bit more balanced. And oh look, this I said is a side quest. We will go to insert card, except we insert ourselves into the machine instead. How about that, my diggy fresh friendos? Into the cash machine. And now we're just inside the cash machine. This is what it looks like inside a cash machine. How can you objection this? Have you ever been to cash? Well, everything's terrible. There's neon and also space lesbians. Hello, space lesbians. Do you need help?
I'm Cassette, and this is my elite crew of fat-ass motherfuckers. I'm Cynthia. I crack Wi-Fi and I break hearts. I'm Dot-Metrics. I'll print your death certificate. I hate corporations. I got an idea. Let's go rob that bank.
There is a bank, I just didn't look at it.
So first up, we're gonna need some sneezeware to crack their security system.
And with that, we have our quest for this completely bonus area that didn't exist before, and also Cyberdesiac's Isopropyl Lounge. So, here's fun. We need to build sneezeware. Or walk right through it, that works too. And this update as a whole blew my mind, but this whole side quest within the update is like, well, my mind has been obliterated because, whoa, there's a whole extra thing, a side thing. And I think, had this been in the base game, this would be an achievement thing. But then again, maybe not, because there's Joe's Think Pizza, which is still a thing. I would, but there's a person. You're all red. You're like a virtual boy. You're a virtual person man boy. Woman, friend, person of indeterminate gender. Hi. Anyway, lady friends, I have the thing.
Alright, let's assemble this bad boy. Ooh, it's cool.
Nice. It's a nose. Christmas card for nose.
Okay, so you got the sneezeware. Next up, you need to load it with a virus.
Also, can I appreciate... Well, I can, but can you? First of all, reusing the bacteria graphics from Soviet Consulate, the Face Infectors minigame. But, just the puns. Cynthia, Dot-Metrics, and Cassette. Are these the crystal gems? I'm not even going to try and fit that to the Steven Universe theme tune, but I bet it probably could. Also, a literal interpretation of a virus. It's clever. And there are more viruses here than you need. Again, I would have thought that collecting all of them would be an achievement, but it's not. Excuse me, you say 11 out of 12 in the corner. Your counter is damaged and broken. Punk friends, do you require further assistance with your gun?
Now you're ready to crack vault security. Deploy the virus. Crash the system.
And these two have nothing to say.
You know, we used to use software, but the bank got onto us. Now you're ready to crack vault security.
And you're repeating coughware. That sure is a joke. How does one accommodate something like this? Okay, they recycled the doors of the Soviet consulate, fair enough, but also...
My eyes. I have my eye on you.
Not anymore. The borough's chemical bank. Would you like to stop me?
I don't like you.
The feeling's mutual. I don't like me either. And that's the only time where the phrase me either is acceptable, because it's usually me neither.
Chemical vault access. Illegal operation detected.
You're dead. I've sneezed you to death. What are you going to do about it apart from let me into the vault? Death.
Aw, too bad. I had a crush on her.
Ha!
Grab the cash. I'll hold off the guards.
Cash. And you're just sort of inside the wall. So, yep, now we need to sneeze up the money. Except, what's the opposite of sniff? Snort the money. It's like cocaine, except instead of cocaine, it's money. And I do love how the currency is consistently yen, as it is in the rest of the game, but also before taxes. Also, there are a couple of things that you can open. when I did this the first time, there wasn't anything in there. So I don't know if... I don't know. That one's empty. Are you sure I can't just suck some money out of nowhere? Can I suck you out of the wall? Can you be a friend? No? Okay. Well then. I have the money. So... we've lost 2 of our rebel friends, but... we just got shot in the back. And you just ran through a door before the door opened. Well done. Well...
Awesome! I guess that means more yen for us, huh? I like your attitude, Polyblank.
I like my attitude too. Later, bitch.
Alright, now just open the door. Polyblank? Polyblank, let me in! What the hell, Polyblank?
Later, loser. Lesson 1 of Jazzpunk: never trust Polyblank. You will be stabbed in the mainframe. And I'll just leave those there. And that's that entire side thing. There are a couple of more side things here. I didn't think this would take as long as it has done so far. Hello there, friend.
Come here. I got a job for you. I need your blanks. I need the old knife jagger. Replicants. They're back, and they're here. What do you say, blanks? Will you do one old-timey one for me for old-timey's sake?
I don't have a choice, except I do, because this is completely optional.
I need you to track them down and retire the whole mess of them. Now, we put down a quarantine barrier in the immediate area. You can't leave until you catch them all, etc. Take this with you. It's a Voight cough machine. It'll detect whether someone's a replicant or a pile of bananas or whatever. Yeah, try it out on yours truly.
Are you a pile of bananas?
See?
No,
Piece of
you are not.
cake.
Delicious. And confirmed, you cannot leave this area once you start this side quest. It's just a fun little side thing. They used that wall in the bonus episode as well. So now you just sort of go around and flash people to discover whether or not they are real. In this case, a lot of the people here are just not organic, but not really anything. They're just kind of benign entities. Now this one I like. This tickles me because da 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 da, the biggest plot twist of the century. Have a nice day, gentle folk. And you we saw from a distance. You are a postbox. But be not mistaken of how far you can go within the quarantined area. Also, hello. You there. Are you a replicant? You are! Retire your ass.
Oh, that wasn't so bad.
You're welcome. Oh, Polyblank. And Jazzpunk's sense of humor in general. Quarantined bicycle. I'm not even going to fight it. Now, you there back here with the face. I hear you. Well, actually, I hear you, the milk van, but, you there. You're not the face person, but you are a replicant.
A gold watch? I'm headed to the pawn shop.
Huh. Wait, is there a pawn shop in Ikayaki? I don't remember. I don't remember my boobs. Like, literally, I don't remember ever having... where is this going? Anyway, you might think, oh, well, where's the... I mean, it did take me a while to find that one that we just found when I first did this side thing. All of once ago. But then also you can come up here as well, and there's moss on the underside of the stairs, except it's triangles, and... you're the only other place we can get to, so you must, by process of elimination, be a replicant. Ah!
Oh, finally I can retire in peace.
You're welcome. And down the stairs. And absolutely nothing has changed about... Why is my camera gun breathing? Also, you may get a punchline here that featured in the Flavor Nexus credits. You may appreciate. Have.
Why, you're a renegade, Polyblank. A loose cannon. When I said retire, I didn't mean retirement. I meant dead meat.
Oh.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask for your badge, and your gun, and your other gun, and your other badge, and your badge gun, and your gun badge. Get the hell out of my office. You're a disgrace to the Force.
This isn't an office. But yes, that's what those props are from the DLC. They appeared in this update first, I guess, even though the DLC was released at roughly the same time. I don't know. Anyway, we have a little bit more to look at. By which I mean I could split this into 2 episodes, but I mean it's just looking at stuff. Hello, replicant friend, you are still real.
A replicant? I have no idea what you're talking about. You ain't one of those knife joggers, is ya?
I might be. Hello there, friend. And big friend. Delicious lemonade for ya sale. Because I could read Cyrillic. That seems friendly enough. Delicious. Now, where do we go from here? There's that, which is just a window. And there's that. Where? Hang on. I know that we can. There we go. We can indeed go further. Do I trust you over here? You're mostly invisible. Where are you going? Well, that just happened. Ah, I didn't want to do this yet. I shall go elsewhere. We could have more tooth coffee. A Texas catheter. Mayo. Simon Mayo. I feel like that's a reference to something. Eggy. Hello, friend. Boolean. It's like programming logic, where something's either true or false. In case you've never heard of Boolean logic. I once had to program a computer and tell it true equals true, false equals not true. Hello, Crow. The circle of life. So, yeah, that was an egg. And you can just jump back down to the main concourse from here. Which means that I think the only thing left to do is that, which I don't want to in case I missed something else. Where did the invisible person go? If there is more thing to that, I don't know. Anyway.
I challenge you, Polyblank, to the ultimate wrestling match. Ooh, yeah. You think you got what it takes to take on me? Ooh, Psycho Johnny Mania.
And here we are, with a filter and everything. You there, receptionist. And you from that place with the shirt, and the cowboy man. And others. Cassette, I betrayed you for all of your money. It wasn't your money, but still. Hello, everyone. I am Polyblank.
A new challenger, Polyblank.
You are the person who set fire to me when I played basketball that one time.
10-time heavyweight world champion,
Banana hammock.
Psycho Maniac. What do you
We
intend to
don't
do,
care for you.
Polyblank?
You think you got what it takes to challenge the $50 guy? Well, let me tell you, I'm Johnny $50 psychomaniac murderer, and you ain't never gonna escape my grasp. Oh yeah.
An escaped mental lunatic dons a wrestling costume and bursts onto the scene. What will happen? Only time will tell. And you, Polyblank, do you have any words for Mr. Psychopath?
And then you could just sort of kill everyone, including using the guy. Really, just spam click. But you could use you could acquire boxing gloves from the floor. That it was sort of covered up by the announcer guy, but they are on the floor. You could pick up chairs. You could pick up tables. You could punch him. You could throw stuff at him. If you click enough, they use a sort of weird jump spinning kick. That also happens. And spamming E was very well telegraphed there. I couldn't even see the corner of the screen. I will poke you from every side and throw you out of here. And crash the game for just a moment. Decapitation. Away with you. But then get further away still. Keep getting away from me. I will make the world be less containing of the you. See, this is what happens when I say fight me. You get fought.
I'll see you at the next Psychomania challenge.
Banana hammock.
This is indeed a dark day for the world of professional wrestling. You are now the ultimate heavyweight champion of the world. Now that you've won, what do you intend to do?
Eggs.
Fascinating. Back to you in the studio.
Well, look who's back for more punishment. Ooh.
No. And that's it that's changed in Ikayaki Alley as far as I know, so I will show the one thing in Kaitak Resort, and then I do believe we are completely done.
Now I got a knife jogger.
Once again, everything's mostly unchanged, especially stuff that's, like, achievement related, that's completely unchanged. There is one of the Wedding Qakes, but there's this. This is the only real thing that's different at this point. Friends!
Elementary physics, Polyblank. Elementary physics. Another dimension of pure madness.
It's all just such weird nonsense to me.
And so, we shall grab the bunny slipper phone.
Quickly, Polyblank, into the portal.
And zap out of reality. Well,
Well, at least the atmosphere is breathable. Look, over there, that newspaper box.
Okay, I'm back. I just had to save and quit and then reopen again because for some reason
Elementary physics, Polyblank. Elementary physics.
I know. For some reason, the mouse just stopped responding. Like, it could still click, it just wouldn't move. So, here's the same universe, but everything's a bit more moist. And also, we have...
What language is that?
Licky Faucet floods the entire world. It's Kevin Costner's fault. 2,500 yen.
All right, maggot. Drop and give me 20. No. Give me 5. Give me 5. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, get up. Get the hell out of my face.
I'll get further into your face if it pleases you.
I knew you still had it in you.
Okay. Well, on to another universe which may or may not be the same as this one.
Quickly, Polyblank, into the portal.
Slippers! Yay! Yum yum. And everything is the same but a bit different.
Like the look of this dimension.
Now the fun thing with this dimension is, I think they meant to wall it off, and they didn't. So you can just sort of wander out of bounds. And every time you see people, they shoot each other. Don't know what happened there. But yes, you can just go back over to the main resort area and it's not any different, it's just this back area that's changed. But just in case...
I can't even read this language.
Nixon voted local sheriff. What's a cactus? Anyway, onwards and sideways. After a while, it stops whispering slippers at you.
Master Polyblank, I find this jumping is becoming far too risky.
See, I don't like the camera angle that finished on, because when I first did this, I sort of like, oh, we're back into the original dimension. And then I read this newspaper.
Words make no sense, Polyblank.
War on giant spider. Giant what? And it's gone. Do you see? It has disappeared. But, yeah, when I first did this, it was the other way around. The spider wasn't up there, and then I saw the thing, and then it appeared up there. So that was ever so slightly worrying on my first appearance here, but that's... Either way, a well...
Come now, into the portal.
A well-executed, not jump scare? Like...
Look at
Slip.
that newspaper. This place is crazy.
It's the nudist world. Clothing is illegal. And everyone is, pixelated. Once again, you can just go back to the main resort area and everything's fine. But still.
Another dimension of pure madness.
I hate the look of this place.
Well, y'all just need to appreciate the T, A, and P.
Quickly, Polyblank, into the portal.
And any combination of the above.
These are most undignified circumstances.
I heard purring.
It's all just such weird nonsense to me.
Impending meteorite. And at that point, I expected to look up and see like some sort of thing approaching the universe and blowing it up or whatever. But also, I'm just going to do this now because I just love this side thing just because of the noises it makes even when I don't fully appreciate the reference.
Yes, my lord. Look, sir. Samson.
delicious. Also, that looks like a penis. I made that joke before. 2 years ago. Anyway, so we shall slip through the universe again.
Make haste, Polyblank. Make haste. I think I just saw Isaac Newton.
No, you didn't.
Oh my god. It appears this trans-dimensional jump has turned our friend here into a pie.
And that's the origin of that. Gandhiland, give us your piece.
A different time, a different dimension.
And then there's also the slipper is broken. We can no longer jump. So yes, that is the origin of Pie Man.
Go off and explore this strange new world.
He's just trapped as a pie now. Well, anyway, I hope you feel enlightened because that's it for the major changes that I found in the game. There may be more.
Totally go check out the beach.
I'm going. Shut up. So, yeah, if you find more stuff in the game post-update, or if you check out the game for the first time with this update in place, you know, more power to you. For now, I have been and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons, and unless they update the game again, then that should be the last of Jazzpunk. So, thanks for joining me on this adventure of over time and space, and I will see you in some other time and place. Beach!